Hey, what's up everybody? It's TheHyphenate here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do a firmware update on your Sony a7S III camera. Now in this video, we're going to install version 2.0 with s-cinetone, though this method will work with future updates as well. First, you're going to want to make sure that your battery is at over 50% and you use the USB cable that's included with your Sony a7S III. If you don't have that cable, some cables do work and some do not, though I have found that USB 3.1 Type-C cables and above definitely work. Now, before you connect your camera to the computer, go into your camera's menu system. Then you're going to go down to the bottom tab, which is Setup. Then go to the 10th sub-tab, which is USB. Then go to USB Connection. Click on that and make sure that you have mass storage selected. Once that's selected, you can go ahead and get out of the menu. Now, before you connect your camera to the computer, you're going to have to download the firmware on a computer. Now, on a browser, go ahead and search Sony a7S III firmware update. And then at the top should be the drivers and software updates from the Sony website for the a7S Mark III. If you don't see it on there, just look through one of the top searches, but it should be at the top. Go ahead and click that if it is from the Sony website. And then here you'll see the latest firmware update for the Sony a7S III. And they do have Mac and Windows. I have Windows, so I'm going to download that one. Then it does have some information on what it does and what the file version is, etc. I'm going to click on Download at the top, then scroll down and click on Download. And then depending on your internet speed, the download could take a few minutes or less. Now that you've downloaded it, go ahead and click on it to open it. Then it's going to unzip the firmware data. Then now it says to connect the camera and the computer. So again, this is after making sure that your USB settings on your camera are set to mass storage. Now I'm going to take my USB-C cable, connect that into the camera, and then the other end, Type A, into my computer. Then after a few seconds, you should have a little pop-up screen on your a7S III, letting you know that you are now connected. Usually it's an ad for the Imaging Edge app. Now back to the system software updater, we're going to click on Next. Then it's going to verify, it's going to check this version. Here I have currently 1.01, and after this update, it's going to be 2.0. Click on Next. And then now the camera will reset automatically. Do not click on any buttons on the camera. Don't turn it off. Don't disconnect it. Just let this process run its course. If you have any pop-ups that come up on your computer, don't click on them. Just let the system software updater do its thing. Now this update can take some time, so just go ahead and check on it periodically to make sure that it's continuing to go and see if it's getting closer to finishing. All right, once it's finally done, it might take a couple minutes before it says that you can finish the process. Once it does allow you to, then go ahead and click on Finish. Now, once it's done, you can just disconnect the cable from the camera and computer, though personally, I like to eject the drives from the computer. Then I go ahead and disconnect the cable. And now to verify that the firmware has been updated, go into the menu of the camera, go down to the Setup tab, click on that, then go all the way to the last sub-tab, which is Setup Option number 12. Click on that, and then go down to Version. And once you go into that, you'll see that the version now is 2.0. or whatever the firmware you downloaded is. So there you guys have it. That's how you do a firmware update on the Sony a7S III and install s-cinetone. If you're interested in getting a Sony a7S III or any of the gear that I use, I do have links in the description where you can purchase them from either B&H Photo or Amazon. It doesn't change the price that you get it at, but it does help this channel. Please make sure to drop a like on this video, drop a comment below if you have any questions, and please make sure to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming soon. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.